Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I am Richard. This is Random Street Theater, and I am fully aware of the fact that I look like I have been in a fight. Got a cut right here, I got a third eye right here, I'm a bit bloody, my hair is in terrible shape, and I am covered in hair. Cat hair, really. But, you gotta get the videos going at some point. I have been in something of a slump, so I've gotta bring this back. So I've just seen Honor Among Thieves, the new Dungeons and Dragons movie. Anyway, for every 1,000 subscribers I get, I do purchase one of these bracelets from the company 4Ocean. 4Ocean pulls a pound of trash out of the ocean every time I do that. Okay, so Dungeons and Dragons movie. Essentially, I believe it's Chris Pine plays some name I can't remember because it's weird and Dungeons and Dragons-y. And what happened was he was this dude who made a mistake, got his wife killed, and then trying to correct that mistake, he became a thief, and his thief posse stole from the wrong people, and he got arrested. Okay? So now, the premise of this movie is him trying to correct that mistake he was trying to correct. It's complicated. When he got arrested and dealing with the backlash of him getting arrested and being taken away from his child. Alright, so he's the thief or rogue, as it were. They've got the barbarian, who's a warrior, who's played by that one butch chick who turned into a zombie in Resident Evil. And I think it's Michelle Rodriguez, but I don't remember. I mean, I'm not good with names. I remember it's like kind of butch hot chick. Yes, okay. Remember that. This is the kind of butch hot chick. She's a barbarian. Apparently barbarians are Mexican in this. But I'm pretty sure barbarians were Germanic in real life. But, hey, this is fantasy. Barbarians can be whatever color they want. That's perfectly fine. This is what the world is. And in fact, many of the barbarians do have something of a Germanic look to them now that I think about it. Particularly the ones that are risen from the dead. But, yeah, don't think about it too hard. It's Dungeons and Dragons. Now, one of the things, probably the best part about this movie, in fact, is that it is a very, very rich world. In fact, the story is, it's there. It's a D&D story. It's nothing that would be terribly, like, oh my god, this is the best campaign ever. I've played some D&D. And, it's kind of predictable. In fact, it feels like this is a campaign that a guy has done a couple of times and gone back and edited. And it's, one of the book campaigns as opposed to one of the campaigns that, your friends really get together and build. Because those are a little more impromptu and they're not as structured. But, you're entering this truly rich world with all kinds of monsters and creatures and intelligences and spells and all of these things that, bring everything together. And it's a really great experience. The CGI is not that great, so it's like the only way you wouldn't be able to tell that it's CGI is if you had popped a magic mushroom for doing this. I've never tried that, but I hear it's awesome. And, that's what this movie is. It's just, yeah, it's a really rich world full of interesting characters, and it's a lot of fun. Where I'm a little disappointed, actually, is there was that chick from It, the young chick, that hot redhead, and now she's legal, so we're like, yes, more of her. She's legal now. I cannot feel weird if I think she's attractive. And, she's kind of got that unique boyish face. that makes you feel weird and you like the weird feeling. But she's not given a lot to do and she's very stoic. She's not, but that's the character. But it's like, would really like there to have been more of her and given her more dialogue and more to do. Her dialogue is pretty good, but I mean, it's just, in a movie with so much going on, it's hard to give anyone enough screen time. And it's like, it's all the main guy. And let's get some more of the other people in there a little bit, because she's such a great character. And the transformation she goes, she's some kind of a shape-shifting druid thing. The transformations she goes through are awesome. Okay. But I would point out, once again, what are the rules with the whole transformation? Because it's like, oh, they're chasing you. Why don't you turn into a fire dragon and burn them? I mean, what is the rule? What can't you... She turns into an owl bear, which is a pretty... I've never actually encountered an owl bear, or a bugbear for that matter, in D&D, because I never played it that much. I mean, I knew some lamos who got together and played D&D every now and again, and they turned out to be really lame people. So this so reminds me of that. It's just that. Anyway, what I'm trying to say here is this movie is a lot of fun. If you walk into this movie approaching it from, I'm going to have fun, it's kind of a young adults movie. This is not, well, you got to see it in theaters. This is you should pretty much drink some beer and enjoy this movie. I mean, Jeremy Jahns, if I were Jeremy Jahns, I would be saying this would be, awesome-tacular if you were drunk. Okay? Sans alcohol, still a solid film, still a lot of fun, belongs high on your watch list. Anyway, that is just my opinion. I'd love to hear yours down in the comments below. I, of course, am Richard. Randall the Rat here once again. And I'm here to remind you humans to comment, like, and subscribe. And you know why? Well, have you watched the news? Mother Nature is pissed! And we can help. Because each one of these necklaces I'm wearing, it's a medal from the Conqueror. And in addition to being awesome bling, each one of them represents 5 trees. 5 glorious trees that the owner of this channel has had planted. I'm wearing 5 of these, so I've got 25 trees around my neck. 25 of the more than 100 that have been planted so far. So if you want to do your part to unpiss off Mother Nature, listen to old Randall here and comment, like, and subscribe. Or, of course, I could just eat your face and make there be less humans to pollute the environment. Global warming sucks, and you're delicious.